Hang on, it's comedy time. A hilarious mix of short, fast, funny featuring today's hottest comics. Get ready, because time flies when you're having funny.
Hey, what's up? My name is LJ, and you're watching Comedy Time. This next comic is an example of the importance of great timing, charm, and stellar material. In fact, he'll probably be the next president. He's got our vote.
What's going on, guys? It's right. I'm from New York. Thank you. I'm living out here, though, and I love it out here now. I really do. But the thing is, it gets kind of lonely, because I am 3,000 miles away from my friends and family. Thank you. And I'm 3,000 miles away from my loving, protective Italian mother. Now, she wants to help me find friends in Los Angeles. How's this going to happen? She's clueless, right? This is the phone call I get from her. Johnny, how are you? It's your mother. Yes, Mom, I know. I have caller ID. We're at the Pfeffer's wedding, okay? And we met the nephew. He lives in Los Angeles, and he's very much into all of the improvisational work. We think you guys are gonna get along. We were watching him, and he dances just like you. He dances, thanks, Mom. Like, that's not how I would typically find my friends. You, sir, would you like to be my friend? Just come here, dance now. What is all this? Nope, next, right? I will never dance like that again. I don't know what. This just came to mind, and that was, weirdness just came out on stage, so I can move, though, so you see that. Here's the thing. I'm 26 now, and my mother, she, old school Italian, kind of wants me to find the one. She keeps asking me if I found any ladies, and I don't know if that's gonna happen in Los Angeles. No offense to anyone here. I don't want to, but the thing is, maybe it's my fault. I should see the red flag when I'm talking to a girl and she hands me her business card, and it says her name.model.actress@gmail. It should say /what an idiot, but I go on a date with her anyway, and I pick her up in my 2001 Toyota Avalon. Yeah, right? Yeah, what's up, right? Yeah. Here's the thing, I like my Avalon. It's paid off, I have car insurance, gets me where we need to go. Leather interior, check engine lights on, whatever, we can... The thing is, I go and I pick her up in my Avalon, and I get out of my car like a gentleman and I walk to her door. We walk back down to my Avalon. She walks past it to the BMW parked next to it. Tries to get in the passenger seat. She looks at me and goes, "Ha, unlock it." I was like, I would if that was my car. And she looked at me as if I was messing with her, as if I was trying to break in to this 2001 Avalon to steal the empty water bottles and comedy show tickets in the back for our date. I was like, this is gonna be a long, expensive, drunk evening.
What's up? You're watching Comedy Time. Do you like impressions? I hope not, because this next guy doesn't have any.
I live in North Hollywood, not the best neighborhood. There's a fun people watching game like playing neighborhood where I try to figure out who's jogging and who's running from something. Call it fitness or witness. Before I moved out here, I lived in Texas and I owned a house. I bought a house after I took out a really big payday loan. Not thinking about money. And my mortgage was $400 a month, which in Los Angeles would get you a pet carrier. You have to share with 3 other dudes. The weird thing about living in a house that I had to used to was the religious stuff that went along with it, because I'm used to living in terrible apartment complexes, right? But when I lived in a house, you get religious people knocking on your door like twice a week trying to get you to join their church, which is cool. They're trying to help me. I am a sinner. Gotcha, all right? But the thing is, when you live in a terrible neighborhood, no one ever comes to your door, right? Which is just proof that you don't have enough cash to live in a safe neighborhood. No one cares about your soul. Right? I mean, Jehovah's Witnesses aren't going to the hood. I mean, first of all, they know people in the hood don't like witnesses. You guys ever notice like poor people in apartment complexes that get no respect? Like restaurants always advertise home-style cooking, right? You never hear of apartment-style cooking. Right? Because your waiter would be like, tonight's specialty is cheese sandwiches. Oh, I forgot we're out of cheese. Taco Bell fire sauce sandwiches. Like even teenagers don't even bother pranking people who live in apartments. You guys ever heard of an apartment getting toilet papered? No, why? You know why? Because it doesn't matter, right? You live in a house, you get toilet paper, you open your door, you're like, oh, we got toilet paper, right? Live in an apartment, get toilet paper, you open your door, you're like, sweet, free toilet paper. Finally, we get to try the 2-ply. When I first got into college, I lived in a studio apartment and I slept on a futon. And if you're lucky enough to not know what a futon is, it's a picnic table with upholstery on it. Because I can prove to you guys that futons suck, because there's no store in the world that advertises that they sell them. Right? There's a Bed Bath & Beyond, but there's no like futons, GEDs, and lowered expectations. Well, you can never turn on TV and see a commercial like, do you have bad credit? Are you all out of options? Well then, come on down to Larry's Futons and make one more in a long line of bad decisions. Futons, at least it's not the floor. My last girlfriend was a vegetarian, which used to irritate me. Like she made me breakfast, it'd be like egg beaters, tofu, bacon, and soy milk. Yeah, you all know that fake breakfast is the most important imaginary meal.
Hey guys, a little word of advice. If you go to a dance club with a girl, don't get mad because she wants to dance. You're at a dance club, not a stand-around club. Now don't go anywhere, dance anywhere just yet, because the next comic is coming up next. Enjoy.
I always thought that I had bad luck my entire life. I was always like, oh, I got bad luck. Then my friend goes, no, dude, you make bad decisions. And I found out it's a little bit of both, and I'll tell you how I found this out. I'm at a Chinese restaurant and I get a fortune cookie, right? Everyone else gets cool fortune cookies, right? What do you say? Something nice, right? You always say something like, you're gonna have money one day, or there's love for you, look in your trunk. Something cool, right? I had the worst fortune ever. I swear to you on my life this is true. I opened up the fortune cookie and it said, do not trust your own judgment. I'm like, that is a bunch of crap, right? I demanded another cookie. I'm like, give me another cookie. I opened it up and it said, no, really. I was like, oh, okay. I guess the dessert has a point. Well, my dad is like pounds dense for a living. He's like a body man, and my mom is a psychic. Obviously not really, because psychics don't exist. But my mom believes she's a psychic, which is weird because I grew up with my mom and all of her psychic friends, network or whatever, like her whole group of psychic friends. And it's weird, like growing up with psychics, because they're supposed to be intuitive and have like, you know, knowledge of the future, yet they're all broke and they have bad health, right? You would think that at some point they would look into their own future and go, wait a second, in 6 years, I'm still gonna be living in this same car. Maybe I should stick to this college thing and get that engineering degree. But no, they don't. They stick to being psychics. My mom calls me all the time with my lucky numbers. Hey, honey, want to give you your lucky numbers this week? They're 6, 8, 14, 22, 36, and 44. I'm like, you know what, Mom? Why don't you hold on to those lucky numbers? I think you need them a little bit more than I do. Right? It's funny, now that when my mom calls me, I always answer the phone like this. It's like, bring, I'm like, hey, Mom. She goes, ooh, someone's got the gift. I'm like, no, it's the first of the month. How much you need to borrow?
Hey, it's Tyler Bowe with Comedy Time, and you're going to love this next comedian. They're very funny and a nice person. They'd watch you if you were on Comedy Time.
Yes, I did. I moved out to LA to be a pop star, and I started studying your pop stars, and what I noticed deliver. This is her with a snake. I get people think I'm young. I don't think I'm the girl. I don't think I need to really do what I gotta do. So now listen. I get people think I love to go, but you can't have to what? Okay. I don't know how to hurt over there. Shakira. Woo! I love Shakira. The thing with Shakira is not that she breathes, but nobody knows what she's saying. Well, actually, maybe you do, but you really don't. You don't really know what she's saying. Here's Shakira. Can't you see? There again. Tell me one more time that you feel lost in my eyes. Well, look at you. I'm there.
Hi, I'm Josh Cheney, and you made it. We are Comedy Time, and you are about to laugh. This next comedian believes in truth, justice, and the American way. And by that, I mean getting back at all those jerks that made fun of them in high school.
Things are going well. Like, I just turned 30 and I'm not in shape at all. Like, I get winded putting on my socks. Anybody? Just me? Yeah. Here's something, a couple weeks ago, I woke up and my ankle was sprained. I sprained my ankle in my sleep. Anybody? No? I don't know if my sheets were on too tight or whatever. A couple weeks before that, I woke up and my back was thrown out, you know? Like, I don't know, like either I sleep violently or my wife is just drugging me and then beating the crap out of me while I'm asleep. Like, you stupid comedian, get a real job, you know? So, I've been traveling a lot. I went to Canada twice last year. That was fun. I don't know if you've been to Canada. They're really polite there, but they apologize for everything. Like, everywhere I went, everybody was just like, oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. Like, you get to Canada, there's a billboard that says, welcome to Canada. Sorry. Like, I just got here, you know? Like, I didn't realize how weird it was until I got to my hotel and got on the elevator. I was staying on floor 10, and I pushed 10 right, and this other guy on the elevator, he pushes 6, and I'm guessing he's Canadian because he immediately starts apologizing. You know, he's like, oh, sorry about that. I see you got to get to 10 there. I'm on 6, so we're going to have to be making a little stop. I hope it doesn't ruin your trip. I'm like, dude, that's how elevators work, you know? Like, well, it was funny, but I realized at that moment that this guy, at one point in his life, was in a very similar situation, but it turned out way differently. Like, somebody got on the elevator, pressed 10, and he pressed 6, and that dude flipped out. He's like, what the hell do you think you're doing? I gotta get to 10, I'm an American, bam! Because that's what Americans do in foreign countries. Just yell and punch people. I don't know. kind of want to make me get mugged in Canada just to have that experience, you know? Probably be nice, you know, like the guy comes up, stabs me in the gut, takes my money, starts apologizing. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to stab you there. You know, I needed the money and I figured you had some. And, you know, the recession's been tough up here too. And I got some, you know, wife and kids to feed. And I saw you walking along and I said, you know, that guy looks like he had some money. So I should stab him. So, yeah, there's a hospital down the street. You might want to check that out. Hope it doesn't ruin your trip. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, oh, what a nice guy. I hope his kids are okay. Where did he say that hospital was?
Hi, I'm Kirk Zipfel, and you're watching Comedy Time. This next comic's really good because he's a comedian, and that's important when you're doing comedy.
Are you guys ready for a really scary story? That's a yeah. Last Monday, I spent 5 days at the DMV. That's a scary place. Can't it just come like with a warning letter? You know, something like, Dear Mike Caraba, when you come, bring this letter, your ID, food and water for a week, a toothbrush, a 10 backup plan, a flashlight, and extra batteries. Because you will need extra batteries. At the end of day 1, when they turned off the lights, I could have used extra batteries. At the end of day 3, I had memorized all 214 of their forms. And at the end of day 5, I had 357 new Facebook friends. And let me tell you, the DMV is the true, horrible social network of our time. Completely with friends you wish you could unfriend. Like the guy behind you trying to hook you up. Hey, bro, I'll hook you up. You want stereo? Dude, I just want to register my car. Thank you. Bro, you want DVD player? It's fresh. No, I'm going to register my car. No, bro, I got good deal for you. BlackBerry. Dude, that's my BlackBerry. All right. Hey, on the brighter side, I just figured out American cuisine. Seriously, American food revolves around 3 basic questions. Can I fry it? How much cheese can it hold? And can I deep fry it? The answer is a big resounding yes. And also, if it fits on a bun, you can eat it. That's what I've learned. Oh. You know what really gets to me? Why do people feel compelled to say something nice about where you're from? So, case in hand, my wife and I, we spent last Christmas in Ohio, because that's where she's from. We go to a coffee shop, we talk, woman finds out we're from LA, she goes, literally, she says this, "You're from California? We've got earthquakes here too." Wow, that makes me feel so much better. That's like me going, "Oh, you're from New York? Hey, I got a couple of rude friends myself. You know? Why don't you hang out afterwards? You from Greece? Huh, awesome. My neighbor's broke too, you know? Just filed for Chapter 11. Yeah, maybe you guys can hang."
What's up, folks? It's Arana, and you're watching Comedy Time, which is even more proof to my ex-boyfriend that I'm successful. Feels good to be a winner. Check out the next comic.
This is a typical Fox News interview. Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly, and this is No Spinzo. With me today is an analyst with the Barack Obama administration. Mr. Analyst, do you really think that Barack Obama has what it takes to fix the economy? And
Well, I really think it's really important. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to say it's really important. No, I don't think 2 seconds.
Liberal agenda, I don't
Really
think so.
important.
You get it all settled. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. And now, This is the artist formerly known as Prince if he were reincarnated as a screen door. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was good.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. So I am Brandon, and this is Tim.
That's right.
And we were roommates in college because we were both theater and film majors. So we're both qualified to work at McDonald's. That's it. That's all you get with those degrees. But we love movies. I, for one, love the fact that Twilight is such a phenomenon. It is huge. The movies suck, but it is huge with the younger crowds.
Really?
I think those movies could have been great, though. I really do, because
they're bad movies.
Well, the problem is they cast that lead guy who just looks like he ate spicy Thai food the entire movie. No, Bella, don't. Like, that's the entire... If they had legitimate actors, playing that role, like you had Chris Rock in that lead role, like, man, you got a black man, a vampire, well, this ain't Count Chocula. I don't understand that, and I don't like it. They would have been hilarious.
I don't think that would have saved that movie.
No,
they were
Tim,
bad
look,
movies.
hey, if you had Will Ferrell in that movie, just, I am Jacob. I am not a werewolf. I'm a wereman. You tell Edward he's an idiot. It's gonna be good. Yeah, then it would be good.
It's not good
Tim,
enough.
if you had Dane Cook in the lead role, you ever meet a woman, a female, a chick, and you whisk her up into a tree? Oh, you know you do, because you take her and you whisk her up into a tree.
Okay.
What's the deal with whisking?
Okay, Brent.
You ever whisk someone up into a tree?
Okay.
You know?
No.
They like it.
Look. We get it, okay? You can do impressions, okay? It's the lowest form of comedy. Anybody can do an impression. It's
No,
not
well,
that
to be
big.
honest with you guys, Tim hates it when I start this bit because he can't do any impressions.
That's not true.
Right. Yes, it
That's
is.
not true. I do a pretty good Al Pacino, actually.
All right, do your Al Pacino. Let's hear Al Pacino.
All right, this is Al Pacino. Here we go. Al Pacino.
That's a cappuccino.
Okay.
That's not Al Pacino.
All right.
Cappuccino.
Okay, this is basketball star Shaquille O'Neal. Here we go. Shaquille O'Neal. Top of the morning to you.
No, that's not what he sounds like at all.
I've never heard him talk.
You don't even watch
I'm
sports?
Shaquille O'Neal. No?
Do you have any impressions anybody can get?
Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one. This is my best one. This one's tough. Here we go. I'm a robot. Beep bop boom.
Tom Cruise?
You got it.
Nice.
Wow.
Perfect.
Good job.
Minority Report.